If you have been thinking about creating your own app for a long time, this video is your nudge to finally do it. Welcome back, this is part 2 of my AI Daily Planner series. If you missed part 1, I created an automated day planner that takes my to-dos and generates a complete timed schedule, so I never have to plan my day manually again. You can check out that video in the description or in the card above. It is honestly the perfect starting point if you are not a developer but want to dive into coding with Claude. So that was the web app we generated. Now we are going to build a desktop app. So why am I building a desktop app? The web app we built is great, but here's the thing. A desktop app takes it to the next level. Once you install it on your system, you can access your AI daily planner anytime, anywhere, without opening a browser. It is faster, more convenient, and feels like a real productivity tool you built yourself. Plus, we will add some powerful desktop-specific features in part 3 of this series. We will be adding system tray integration, launch at startup, native notifications, offline capabilities, as well as keyboard shortcuts. Think of it this way. The web app was your prototype. The desktop app, that is your polished product. And here's the best part. You still don't need to be a developer. Claude Code will handle the heavy lifting again. We are just going to guide it, troubleshoot when needed, and watch it build something incredible. So grab your laptop, fire up VS Code, and let's turn that web app into a desktop powerhouse. Trust me, by the end of this video, you will have a fully functional desktop app that you built without writing a single line of code yourself. So let's get started. Let's prompt Claude. I want to create a native desktop app for this AI daily planner project. Analyze my current web stack. Recommend whether I should use Tauri or Electron based on my dependencies. Provide these specific terminal commands to initialize the desktop wrapper. Help me modify my build script so I can build for both web and desktop from this same repo. Remember, every prompt costs some tokens. So if you directly want Claude Agent to execute the commands, you can instruct it to do so. I am a paranoid developer. I mostly want to have control in my hands rather than an AI agent. So I first ask for the steps so that the agent doesn't touch anything sensitive in my system. Now Claude gives a comparison chart for the two options, and I'm going with Electron, for which setup complexity is easy. I get the complete list of commands, but I'm not going to manually execute this. I will rather ask Claude to perform these commands. I also ask Claude to seek permission before touching any files which are out of scope of this project folder. Let me know your thoughts if this is unnecessary, if I'm being extra careful. Now this command, this just lists source directory and utils subdirectory and gives error if files are not there, so it is safe to go. Whenever I'm not sure of a particular command, I just ask Claude to clarify what it is going to do. Now run this build with npm run electron dev in developer mode. Electron dev uses Vite to hold Electron back until Vite's dev server is ready. In case you don't know, Vite is a small CLI utility that waits for files, ports, sockets, or URLs to become available before continuing. And here our desktop app is ready. Now we enter our to-dos for the day here, and we enter Claude API key in settings. This app will now generate a plan for the day. Now here my plan is ready. I can reorder it or mark as I complete my checklist. And the day and night mode works fine. So this was the developer version of the app. Now I am asking Claude to create a production-ready installation package of this desktop app. For wider distribution or for distribution through App Store, you will need an Apple developer account. For this project, my objective is clear. I just want to create an auto daily planner for my personal use. So now I'm just going to use npm run electron build. Again, I have not set the logo for the app and Claude is instructing me to provide one. I picked a logo from Canva templates and provide the location of the image file to Claude and asked Claude to add the logo. Claude will then do what it does. It will add the icon file to all the relevant files to reference the icon in the build config. Now we will run the build command again. npm run electron build. Now there is an error. Let's ask Claude to resolve the error. Claude says it is a known Electron builder issue. Either we can install the missing library or we can use zip package instead of DMG. I'm choosing option B, that is my build package will be .zip instead of .dmg. Build is ready now and I just have to unzip the file and launch it. It is suggested to drag the launch file to applications, but for now I am just going to use it from my build folder. Now I go to my build folder, which is located in my project folder, unzip the file. I can see the logo of my app AI Daily Planner here. Now just double click it to launch the app and the app looks perfect. You can just add your to-dos here and then generate the plan, and later you can just mark your to-dos, reorder it and see your progress. If you have any ideas or feature suggestions for this app, let me know in comments. I will certainly add them. Hope this was helpful. Do subscribe and like the video. See you in the next one.